And good morning, people. Welcome back to Freelancer. Last time we barely made our escape against the Rhinelanders. We started out in, I believe, Leeds, doing a few quests over there, and we came up to, well, being chased all the way into Tower 31. And also, and then into Tower 29, which is where we are now. We have arrived in Shinkaku Station. We're still being chased, though. We might be free, but it's very, very likely. Yes, the Rheinland agents will be trying to stop you from reaching the border worlds. We're looking for Cress. Quintain was to get in touch with the barman here to get a message out to Cress. Hopefully he's been successful. Let's go find out, shall we?
Freelancer Alpha 1-1. This is Shinkaku. You are cleared for launch. Good journey.
Guess what? There actually was a message for Quintain.
Apparently, the Crest base is not far. It's in a secret location on the far side of this system. The bartender gave me a set of coordinates. I'm uploading them now. My friends, I will take my leave from you now. If there is indeed a war coming between Rheinland and Bretonia, I am needed at home.
I understand. Thank you for everything, Tobias.
We will meet again, I promise. Trent, get these people to safety, and find out what this artifact of yours is all about. Good luck to all of you.
All right, everybody. Let's get moving.
And thank you, Tobias. He saved our butts back there. Anyways, off to Cress's location.
We have to be careful. The bartender warned me that Rheinland ships have been sighted in the area. He suggested that we fly through the methane field. It should mask our engine signatures.
What did the bartender say about Cress?
Not much. He told me that Cress frequently operates in this area, and then he gave me these coordinates. That's all. Unfortunately, the field will only provide us with cover for half of the way. After that, we'll have to fly through open space.
Yeah, that's not a good sign. Let's hope nothing major happens. Every time I've said that, something major has happened, hasn't it?
We're at the edge of the field. From now on, we're without cover.
So far, radar is clear.
Oh my God.
Looks like the whole damn Rheinland fleet.
This is the Rheinland battleship Schiller. Cut your engines and deactivate your weapons system. Prepare to be boarded.
We can't win this. Trent?
I'm picking up new contacts coming in very fast. Professor Quintain, Colonel Cress sent us to help you. Cress, how did you know? No time to explain. We're uploading coordinates. Professor, you and the freighter have to fly there as quickly as you can. We'll try to hold off the Rheinland fleet.
To all ships, we have unidentified targets on an intercept course. All fighter wings, break and attack.
Moving to intercept. This is Razor Leader. Concentrate your fire on the heavy cruiser.
Roger that.
Red alert! The Schiller is hit! Man all turrets! All of the fighters! Engage enemy ships! We're locked on. Quintain escorts. We could use your help. Engage the Rheinland ships. We have to buy the Professor time to get away. It is coming!
We are fighting the battleship.
Bullseye! All units engage! Hit them fast!
What I
and
wouldn't
hit 'em
love,
hard.
I would love my heavy fighter
Razor
right now.
2, engaging.
Razor 3, we're going in.
Unfortunately, I don't really have that choice, so I've got to live with this.
Incoming missile.
I'm taking damage.
Basically, concentrate your fire on the heavy cruiser right now, on the battleship. it does the most damage. It's got a lot of hull, but you can defeat it.
My hull is buckling. My hull is buckling.
This is probably one of the hardest fights, mostly because you haven't really upgraded so well. Well, I certainly haven't. And I am now out of shield batteries. That's not good. What I wouldn't give for a torpedo right now. Right, that's gone. It will keep firing until it's completely blown up.
We've been hit. The hull is buckling and giving way. We're losing integrity.
And now it's gone. Right. Now just the fighters.
Incoming missile.
I don't think I've lost any hull, but that's a good thing.
Got a hostile on my 6.
Shield battery, one shield battery, that's good. Come on.
I have a visual.
So do I. More shield batteries? None that time.
A hostile is locked on.
I only need... Well, I don't actually... I only need shield batteries for this fight. I don't need any more apart from it. But the more I get from fighting these enemies, the less I have to buy.
Homing and unbanded.
Incoming missile.
Yes, I know. I'm sort of doing it at the moment.
Incoming missile. Tractor failure.
Okay, last gunboat. Save the gunboats for last. They're probably the least dangerous. Battleship, fighters, gunboats.
This is Quintain. We made it. We're at the coordinates. Excellent. All fighters, disengage and return home.
With a pleasure.
Go to.
Scratch one battleship for us. Yeah, that's one of the most intense fights. Usually I go into it with a heavy fighter. So I've got more
I thought it was over.
health and
How
not
did you
a
find
shield.
us?
The bartender on Shikaku contacted us. Cress immediately sent us to find you. Rheinland ships have been spotted in this system for several days now. When we heard that Quintain was on Shikaku, we knew he'd likely run into trouble. We were getting worried. We should be safe now, but we need to keep moving. The jump hole to Tau 23 is near.
Trent, I've uploaded the coordinates. Let's go. Be careful in the methane field. Certain pockets are explosive and could damage our ships.
Danger. Volatile gases detected.
Yeah, that one. I usually have a heavy fighter, so I'm in less sort of danger. But having the light fighter is more manoeuvrable. Methane field deals damage to with each pocket you hit. This isn't too dangerous because it's story based. You're meant to go through here. There are ones in other places which will pretty much
Are you
destroy
taking
you.
us to Cress? Yes. Colonel Cress is currently a guest of the Outcasts. He'll be pleased to see you, Professor. There's the jump hole.
Dock.
Yes, there are things later that will destroy you pretty much in 1 or 2 impacts. The ones here aren't too bad. So, yeah.
It's not far from here to the base. I'm uploading the coordinates.
Where are we?
We're in Tau 23. Not too many people know about this system. It's fully within the barrier. Both BMM and IMG are maintaining bases here, since rich deposits of beryllium and niobium have been found.
Radiation alert
Go to
will always deal damage to your hull. It goes through shields. So yeah, again, this system isn't too dangerous. There are ones later which will pretty much eat through your hull. I believe going near a sun or a star is also considered radiation damage and very, very painful. Not really a surprise there, is it? I don't think you can actually crash into a star.
Identify yourselves. This is Razor 1. We're bringing a visitor to Colonel Kress. We're expected.
Razor 1, your party is cleared to land.
Professor, land on the base. Kress is awaiting your arrival.
dock.
Understood. Your request to dock is granted. Proceed to dock 2.
This is Curly Base. This is an outcast base. We're now working with the outcasts. Far cry from in the start of the game, isn't it?
Junie, maybe you and Sinclair should stay with the ships.
Quiet. Just need to find Kress.
State your business.
My name is Quintain. I'm here to see Kress.
Colonel Kress sees no one.
He'll see me.
He sees no one.
Don't go and do that. Now that I've got your attention, take us to see the Colonel.
I think, my friend, you misunderstand your position. I'm expendable.
Dr. Quintain,
Kress.
I'm pleased to see that you're all right after all. And you brought protection. Very wise. Please tell him to stand down.
Mr. Trent.
Come, Dr. Quintain. We have much to talk about. Let me offer you the sanctuary of my base.
Thank you. We'll need a place to continue our research.
We have facilities at your disposal, of course. You see, we've had our eye on Dr. Quintain and his research for quite some time. When Dr. Sinclair made her discovery, it caused quite a stir among our enemies.
What enemies? The Rhinelanders?
Let's just say that your enemies are our enemies.
Give me a straight answer. Who do you work for, Colonel?
The Order.
You work for Aurelian?
Despite what you may have heard, we are only interested in freedom and peace.
If that's so, then why all of the attacks?
I understand your suspicion, but we are not guilty of nearly as much as your media would suggest. For now, please accept my hospitality and the spirit in which it is offered. Tell me, what else do you require of me?
What if I'm right? There's something we've overlooked. We need the Proteus tome.
What's that?
It's a piece of parchment that rests in the Natural History Museum in Kasari.
I think it holds the answer to the artifact. It's kept in a sealed titanium cylinder in the archives.
Very well. That shouldn't be difficult. We have an agent in Kusari who may be useful for this. Lord Akira. He's a local potentate. He can arrange for its liberation.
No dice, Kress. I'm going myself.
You don't really trust me, do you, Mr. Trent?
No. But if, as you say, your enemies are our enemies, you won't deny me this.
Or me. If you're going, I'm going.
Yeah, so Outcast Base and Kress works for the Order. Factions are popping up everywhere, aren't they? The main thing about the Outcasts is this commodity right here. Cardamine. Outside of alien artifacts, the most highly sought after contraband. We saw it earlier in Magellan at the Lane Hacker base. It's a lot cheaper here. However, if any police scan you with this, they will pretty much fire on you immediately. Anyways, let's sail up, and we're going to Kasari. We're going to Junko's hometown, actually. Well, hometown. Home sector. And Kasari has a lot of significance for myself as well. Due to the fact that during my multiplayer games, I was there a lot. Starkiller torpedo. I would have loved a torpedo launcher against that battleship, but oh well. I think I'm good. So we're off to get the Proteus tome from Lord Hekira. We're just a stone's throw away from Kasari. I believe we'll be going into a jump hole which takes us pretty much straight there. So let's go and deal with it, shall we? We're also going with Razor 1. I don't think they're coming the full distance. I believe it's mostly going to be me and Junko.
Freelancer Alpha 1-1. This is Kali. Everything's a go for launch. Good luck.
Colonel Kress asked me to escort you out of this system. What's your destination?
We need to get to Kasari space.
You're lucky. There's a jump hole nearby that will get you there in no time.
Ah, thank you very much, Chris. Or Razor 1.
Go to.
Who knows the system quite well. We're going to Kyushu. It's not the main system, but it's fairly safe.
Chris managed to contact his agent, Lord Hackera. He's waiting for you on planet Kyushu. Please contact me when you have the Proteus tome. In the meantime, Sinclair and I will continue to study the artifact. Good luck.
We'll talk to you soon, Professor.
So we're going to Kyushu.
This is where we part ways. This jump hole leads directly to Kyushu. Best of luck to you.
Thank you. All right, Trent. Go ahead.
Dock.
Kyushu system, Kyushu planet. Not too bad. I believe we're not too far away. I believe it's that one over there.
We're in the Oka dust field. We'll head to planet Osso and take the trade lane from there to Kyushu.
Also, Kyushu.
Go to.
So, yeah, just need to walk along to the trade lane, land at Kyushu, and pretty much be okay. Should present little risk. It's a very bold move for Rhinelanders to show their presence here. Very, very true. Rhinelanders are to the south, Kyushu to the Kasaris to the north. It's a very long way. Although they weren't too far away, we did destroy a fleet, so we should be alright. There are other dangers though in Kasari space.
Dock.
It's funny. I used to fly around this asteroid field when I was younger. My grandmother lives on Tsushima Station above Osso. I haven't been back here in over a decade.
See? Her home system.
Dock.
As well as her home sector. So,
We're almost there. Take the trade lane to Kyushu.
so that's where her mother lives. This isn't... Okay.
Dock.
This isn't really the time for her to go visit her mother, though. We've got other things to deal with. And if I remember correctly, her and her mother, or was it grandmother that she said, one of the two, didn't like her going over to Liberty and getting the job in the NSF over there. Not certain, but I think that's the case. Binary star system as well.
And I'll follow you in. Lord Hakeda will be waiting for us in the bar.
Of course they will, because
Dock.
when do they not wait for us in the bar? Yeah, binary system here. There's a asteroid field down here with a Farmers Alliance base. I believe there's another base up here. But we've got to find
Miss Zane?
him.
I was told you would be coming. I'm Lord Hakeda. I am the prefect of Honshu. Is there a problem?
I'm sorry, you're just not what I expected.
You expected a terrorist, then? I serve the order to help my people, Mr. Trent. I understand that you are here for the Proteus tome. Unfortunately, that will not be easy. The artifacts in the museum have come under renewed scrutiny. I will need to secure a special permission for us to be allowed access.
Lord Akira.
Please excuse me. I've recently lost contact with one of my operatives in Rheinland. This may be news. I will be in touch once I get access to the Proteus tome.
That's it? What are we supposed to do now? Wait?
Like hell we will. I have contacts here too, but to get to them we're gonna have to split up for a while.
What am I supposed to do around here while you're gone?
Yeah, you should try to fit in a little, maybe get some work. By the sound of things, this may take a while. Don't worry, I won't be far.
So, again, we've been left to our own devices. 36,000. That's just about to become quite a bit more. Generally I'd like to use the heavy fighter in the mission areas. However, my fighter for this is going to be the Hawk. It's a civilian light fighter, only 4 gun turrets, nothing too special. I believe the heavy fighter has 6. It's called the Dragon. We won't be seeing it for a little bit. But I tend to like the Hawk because it's actually quite nimble. The Cavalier is fairly nimble. I believe they're quite similar. But as you can see, the Hawk is just so superior and in pretty much all ways. Doesn't have a torpedo launcher. But that's fine. It is a lot of money though, so I'm going to be spending quite a bit of time getting that money back. 2 5s and two class 6 weapons, which is excellent. Let's just sell that. No thank you, I'm going to keep my class 5 unless I can get a better one.
Ship purchase complete.
And buy my ship. How much do I need now? 50,000. And that's if I don't buy any weapons right now. Do I have money to buy weapons? 16,000. Some Furies, Scramblers. I'm actually going to keep my Sky Rails for the moment. Scramblers aren't too much of an upgrade. They lose a bit of range. They do have better energy usage, but yeah. Going to keep the Sky Rails for the moment. Anything else special here? Doesn't look like it. So let's just fill up on
Loaded into cargo hold.
my things.
Loaded into cargo hold.
And now it's time for me to go make some money. If I went over here, there is a jump hole to New Tokyo, which is the main area of Kasari. I'm not sure if I want to go there yet or not. Golden Chrysanthemum, Blood Dragons. Yeah, most enemies are the Blood Dragons, but I want to fight a specific group if I can find them.
All the news that's fit for you. This is the Colony News Service.
Because I have a very big sort of grudge against them. I've had it for a very, very long time. Can't seem to see anything about them though, so let's head over to New Tokyo. Let me go and get some money because, well, I'm going to need it. And then we'll see what happens from there. So, back in a little bit.
Freelancer Alpha 1-1, this is Planet Q.
This is Kusari Police. Sakura 1 is Freelancer Alpha 1-1. Mind if I take a peek in your hole?
We've uploaded the mission waypoint into your nav map. Refer to it for more instructions. You're almost there. The installation should be in visual range.
Oh, I've got an actual outpost here. Half built. And prime for me to kill. Again, this mission outpost you can destroy. Normal outposts you can't.
You're not taking the base. You're in range. Remember, we've marked everything you need to take out.
It can fight back. I'm not really bothered by that. My main target is the backside of it because it's the safest place.
I've got a visual on the enemy. Target is prime and I'm ready.
Base weapons aren't really that dangerous anyway. so that's destroyed, and just now I'll need to get rid of the blood dragons. I believe the blood dragons use drakes and dragons. Not completely sure on that. Doesn't really say. They use dragons. Heavy fighters. I'm in a light fighter. I should run rings around them. Still, let's actually get into this and finish it off. Yeah. So not only are there battles against weapon platforms, there's battles against bases themselves, and sometimes both. Yeah, you can see the difference in my energy as well. I have the same energy, same guns, but my energy is hardly dropping. One of the reasons why I picked up this ship, it has quite a nice energy capacity.
Tractor failure. Tractor failure.
And this fight is pretty much done.
Good job. They won't be rebuilding here anytime soon. Now get out of there before more hostiles arrive. Mission Commission signing off.
So back to my regularly scheduled making of 40,000. I remember this place. Sitting beside Roppongi Station in New Tokyo. Not exactly in this ship, but in one similar. But nostalgia over, I need one more mission, I believe. So let's go and do that. And it's against my old enemies. The Hogosha. The Hogosha are hated by pretty much all of Kasari. If you don't believe me too much, enemies, Golden Consortium, Blood Dragons, Junkers, GMG, Outcasts, Xenos. No allies. They work with the Hogosha government, but yeah, they're sort of control freaks. But New Tokyo has 4 planets. One of the most populous systems. It's got a couple of gas giants, a ice moon, and a dockable station in New Tokyo.
This is Kasari Police, Suzuki 7 Freelancer Alpha 1-1. I'm scanning your cargo bay for contraband. You've got nothing here I'm looking for.
Wow, you followed me quite a way out. But Hogosha aren't really that dangerous. They use the CSVs, sort of the same, just slightly upgraded versions of the Bloodhounds that the Liberty Rogues were using in the start of the game.
You're in range of your target. We've marked the ship for you, so he'll be easy to find.
You're no match for me.
Yeah, so these are going to be very, very simple.
I can't keep her together.
I'm not even sure I need to actually dodge too much. Their weapons tend to be fairly inaccurate. So yeah. I suppose I really should dodge, so I don't really want to use up all my shield.
I've got a visual on the enemy. Target is prime and I'm ready.
And are you the actual main enemy?
I have enemy target in my sights.
Yeah, you are. The box is different.
Weapons are ready. I see my target.
Objective destroyed. Mission commission out.
Trent, it took a while, but I finally found what we're looking for. Meet me in the new Tokyo system. It's urgent.
Conveniently, I'm there. Actually, I think I'm actually there as well. Yeah, I am literally right next to the place we need to be. Shinagawa Station. Yeah, this is why I was sort of here in the area. But yeah, Hagosha aren't dangerous. Blood dragons are much more of a problem in Kasari space. Golden Consortiums, their ships are star trackers. You might find the odd eagle. But yeah, is it eagle or hawk? Starfly, Star Tracker, then there's the hawk that I'm using, then the eagle. Okay. So yeah, nothing too special. Missions here are around about 6,000 to 7,000 credits a piece. So even with the amount I had to make up, it didn't take too long. But we're now level 14. And Julie's found some information.
Dock.
Acknowledged.
Let's go
Your
shoot.
request to dock is granted. Proceed to dock 2.
Let's go and see what she's found out.
Identify yourself.
This is Republican Silver 6 submitting data.
Received your transmission, Republican Silver 6. What is your destination?
We're on a tree.
Yeah, let's make sure I'm fully ready for this. Nothing dropped. Fill up on nanobots and shield batteries.
Into cargo hold.
Sell what I've got in my hold, which isn't really that much, and go and see Junko.
You came.
Yeah, I was starting to wonder if we were partners anymore.
I just had to dig a little deeper than I thought. Trent, I heard from Lord Hakira. He says that the Proteus Tome and all of the museum artifacts have now come under the personal control of Governor Takagi. Hakira can't help us.
What do you mean? That's why we came.
You have to understand Kusari customs. Hakira is a lord. His position gives him power, but it also limits him. There's only so much he can do before he violates the station. Anyway, I'm onto something, but you're gonna have to trust me on this one. If we do this, we do it together, understand? Are you in?
Do I really have a choice? Not really. Transport is under heavy guard and well defended. Potent combat vessel is highly recommended. I do believe I've got one. We're going to be joining up with Uzu and a Blood Dragon strike force. I've just been killing a load of them, so suddenly we're working with them. Sounds great.
Why not? I've come this far, haven't I?
Thank you. Ozu, this is Trent, the man I told you about.
Ah, Mr. Trent. Junko speaks highly of you. Please, sit.
Thanks.
Since Junko's departure to Liberty, many things have changed here. The old ways are dying out as we become more of a melting pot of cultures. Do you understand?
I do.
The one thing that has not changed is the face of treachery. It is something that we have fought for many generations.
Ozu is a lieutenant in the Blood Dragons, a counter-political group that opposes the Shogun.
The reason the Blood Dragons have survived is because of our ability to adapt and change, to outmaneuver the stronger opponent. This would not be possible without carefully nurtured relationships, Mr. Trent. Which brings me to you. I am told that you and the Order seek a certain artifact.
That's right. The Proteus Tome. It's fallen under the control of Governor Takagi.
Yes, Takagi. He has been acting strangely, even for him, since his return from Rheinland. Our sources now say that there is a secret transport being loaded with these artifacts, bound from Takagi, back to the Chancellor. We believe the Proteus Tome is one of those on board.
How much time do we have?
Little. Particularly since Takagi himself may be on that transport.
He's defecting?
We believe so. With an offering to his new lord and master, the Chancellor. Our vendetta with Takagi is an old one. Unfortunately, we may have only this one last opportunity to repay him for his crimes. Mr. Trent, here is what I propose. You and the Order shall have what you desire, if you help rid us of Takagi.
Trent, Takagi is a traitor to his people.
He deserves to die. Do us this service.
Agreed.
Excellent. We leave at once.
Well, Governor Takagi. He's actually been in a few of these things here.
All the news that's fit for you. This is the Colony News Service.
Takagi. They were talking about the Shogun there as well. The Kusaris have a sort of political system which is similar to the Japanese, I believe. They have an emperor and its family, and the government faction with the Shogun and its lords. I think that's how the Japanese system is up at the moment. I'm not certain, I haven't really looked into it. But one of the reasons why I sort of fight the Hogosha is they are with the Shogun. My character was always with the Emperor. So yeah. Anyways, we need to go and fight with what was his name? Ozu. Let's go and get this Proteus Tome. Let's hope it's still in one piece after we blow up the transport.
Freelancer 1-1. This is Shinagawa. You are cleared for launch. Good luck out there.
Mr. Trent, we will take the trade lane from here to the Honshu Gate.
Coordinates received. Trent, take point.
My sources tell me that Takagi's transport is currently docked at the Yukawa shipyard in Honshu. It is heavily guarded. Apparently they are taking additional cargo on board.
Is it the Tome?
That is very possible. Yukawa is a Kishiro base, and Takagi owns a large portion of that organization.
Yeah, dragons use the dragon itself, which is a heavy fighter of the Kusari world. It tends to be more of a pirate one though. The police and the navy use drakes. The blood dragons use dragons. Sort of flips on its head a bit. The dragons have the best ship technically in the area. I've got a similar one of similar scale with being the Hawk. Just a little bit less armor. It's a light fighter, so less.
We are not going through the jump gate, Mr. Trent.
Oh.
Blood dragon fighters are awaiting us at a nearby jump hole. I'm uploading the coordinates.
Why are we taking a jump hole?
Takagi is a powerful man, Junko. He has spies everywhere. If we want to have a chance to capture the transport, we need to take them by surprise.
Fair enough. Yeah, but I don't think I'll be actually using the dragon in this run through. I usually do use it. But I want a bit more of a challenge, so I'm going to be sticking with the Hawk for a while. And for a while, I might not buy another ship for the rest of the game. Not sure yet. Depends what happens later. Anyways, to this jump hole, we're going through to the Honshu system, I do believe they said.
We have you in range. Standing by for orders.
Enter formation and follow us to the jump hole.
Entering formation.
Set course for the jump hole.
Only 3 ships?
The Blood Dragons are small in numbers, Junko, but they are the best fighter pilots in the colonies.
And there's our jump hole. Let's
There
hope.
is the jump hole, Mr. Trent. Please go first.
Dock.
Let's hope we can catch them by surprise. We sort of do need this tome after all.
Report.
The transport is still docking with Yukawa, Ozu-sensei, but it looked like they were about to leave. I counted multiple heavy weapon platforms and strong fighter protection. It won't be easy.
We don't have any time to waste. Let's go.
What's our plan?
We have to hit them quickly and decisively. First we target the weapon platforms, then the fighter escorts.
How do we get to the transport?
We have a strike force positioned on Yukawa that will seize control of the transport. Once we've eliminated the fighters, our people will fly the transport out of there.
Understood.
The nebula will cover us most of the way, but the final approach will be in open space. We will have to fly as fast as possible before the scanners detect us. Every second will count.
So, weapon platforms first, fighters next, and then on to escaping with the transport. Seems like a fairly simple mission, doesn't it?
There is the shipyard. Is everybody ready?
Dragon 1, ready to engage.
Dragon 2, ready.
I'm ready, Ozu.
Our first targets are the weapon platforms. All ships, engage.
Cancelled.
Right, let's do this, shall we?
Incoming missile. Incoming missile.
You know what? No, I can't blow them up. Darn. Hoping to pick up some items from them as well.
Missile. Incoming missile.
These
One of
weapon
the fighters is
platforms.
down. Engage the other fighters.
Ow.
Shield restored.
I sort of tried to blow myself up there.
Another escort fighter destroyed. Hold on. I have a report from the strike team. They got the Takagi's men off guard and have them pinned down.
The first platform is gone.
Quickly, take out the other one. We're taking heavy fire from its turrets.
You don't say. I'm just sitting here hitting it, that's all. And
The
done.
second platform is down. Also to strike team, operation is a go. All ships take out the escort fighters. Got another one.
Right, this one next. And finish up the last 3.
Target has caught on fire. To all ships, the strike team has successfully taken over the transport. Disengage and protect the transport. Strike team, what is your status?
We lost 2 of our men, Sensei, but it was worth it. The cargo pods are full of gold, diamonds, and thousands of artifacts.
Excellent. Proceed into the nebula.
Right, let's get out of here. Those last two can just stick there. They're not exactly in a real big... If they come in front, I'm going to shoot them, but if they don't...
Cancel.
You know what? They're getting annoying. Drakes tend to be very quick though, so they aren't exactly the easiest things to deal with. But they're dead now. That's all that matters. And the transport's finally activated its cruise engines. Guess it was just waiting. But we've just been involved in quite a big theft. Artifacts, gold, the Proteus tome. I don't think the Kasari's going to naval forces or the police are going to like us very much.
Warning, sensor efficiency reduced.
But then, that's the
More
problem.
hostiles dead ahead, Sensei. Junko, Mr. Trent, we have to destroy these fighters before we jump.
Understood. Come on, Trent.
Already on it. And we have to make sure that the transport doesn't die. They will target it, and since it has no shields, it will take a lot of damage very quickly.
I have a visual.
Proceed to the jump hole. We should be safe now.
Warning, sensor efficiency reduced.
Back in formation, back to the jump hole. Notice we're going to a slightly different jump hole here. New Tokyo one is over here. We're going to this one up here. We're not going back to New Tokyo. That would be the foolhardy thing to do, since it's the heart of the Kasari police space. No. We're going to Chugoku. The heart of Blood Dragon space.
This is the jump hole to the Chugoku system. Mr. Trent, please go first.
Of course. Always first. And everyone else finds us on the way, joins us on the way there, on the other side. But welcome to Chugoku.
Identify yourself, or you will be destroyed. This is Lieutenant Ozu. Stand down, patrol. We have captured Takagi's transport, and are escorting it back to Kyoto as ordered. Yes, Sensei. We are almost there. Junko, Mr. Trent, follow me.
I have the coordinates. Trent, you take the lead. Where are we going?
To Kyoto.
Kyoto? Trent, that's the legendary home of the Blood Dragons. I don't know anyone who's ever seen it. Ozu, you honor us.
The honor is ours.
Yeah, this is one big asteroid field. There's nothing here. There's no sun. Kyoto is at the center. It's surrounded by a number of jump holes. The Kyoto base is the only thing here.
Here we will celebrate our victory over Takagi and Edo. Here you shall receive what you came for. I will see you shortly.
Dock.
Roger that. Your request to dock is granted. Proceed to dock 2.
So let's land and collect our reward. What we came for. The Proteus Tome.
Lieutenant Ozu, this is amazing. How long have the Blood Dragons been here in this asteroid?
Several generations. But with Takagi eliminated, the Edo shogunate is weaker, and our victory is near.
Pardon me, Lieutenant.
Excuse me.
Tell me, how long have you known Ozu?
You mean, was he always a radical in the Blood Dragons? No. When I knew him, he was to be a promising political student at the Kusari Academy.
What happened?
People are changed by their world, Trent. Rarely vice versa. Ozu's living proof of that.
Yeah. I'm afraid we have been deceived. This was the right shipment, but we have neither the artifacts nor Takagi. He was not on the transport as we were led to believe. Something has changed.
So what do we do now?
I will make the necessary inquiries. For now, I suggest that you occupy yourselves with whatever diversions we can offer.
Well, I can't just sit here. Maybe the Blood Dragons could use a little help.
Joining the ranks of the radical left?
I'm not on assignment anymore, Trent. I get to see how the other side lives. You know, it wouldn't hurt you to get out there for a while either. Maybe take some missions. From the sound of things, it may be a while. Don't worry. I'll let you know when we hear something.
So much for the Proteus Tome. So much for Takagi. So much for our quick end to this. You might have seen the oh, this one, they sell Hawk here. Oh, I thought they sold the dragon here. That's odd. Wonder why I'm forgetting that. I guess the
Repair complete.
I'm guessing the heavy fighter does get sold in the battleships, just like before. So yeah, I'm stuck with the Hawk. What a pity. I am not worried about that in the slightest. Tanto 40 20 12 50 25 15. And no, I think I'll keep hold of this Sun Fury. We'll almost have enough for the flashpoints. But then again, they're still not exactly what I'm looking for. The Wakizashi, though. Slightly better projectile speed. I'll keep them in mind. Yeah, Kasari weapons tend, most Kasari weapons, including the Blood Dragon weapons, tend to focus more on speed attacks. They usually refire at a high rate. So, yeah, if you're wanting fast weapons, Kasari ones aren't exactly bad choices. Light fighter shield class 5, so no improvement there.
Loaded into cargo hold. Loaded
Buy
into
those.
cargo hold.
But since I can't get a dragon, not that I was going to do it anyway, I'm going to stick with my hawk. How much do I need? I probably don't need a lot. 30,000. Notice we're doing it for the Blood Dragons against the Kasari naval forces. How things have changed since when we started the game. Working for police against pirates. Now working for the radical left against the political heavyweights. Anyways, I'm going to get my money up to scratch, and then next time, do we find out where the Proteus Tome and Takagi are? Will we get back to Quintain to get this artifact deciphered? Who knows? Until then, have a wonderful day. Have lots of fun. Goodbye.